It's dropping people pretty quick.
Got the heli. Let me get this jet. Low radar. The jet's on you, hold on. Oh shit! 100 kills with the LED 5.
I got some hit markers. I fucking landed on the ground.
Hey guys, what's up? My name is T-Space, and welcome back to another gameplay commentary. Today's gameplay commentary, I'm going to be talking about my first impressions of the new DLC, and as you can see from the first two clips, I don't think, vehicles like me that much. I'm not really, fluent in vehicles as I am with, the sniper rifle, I guess you could say, but overall, I'm trying to learn. So since this DLC is kind of heavily focused on it's focused on vehicles, I'm trying my best to, get acquainted with all the different types of vehicles, whether that be jets, tanks, ATVs, the Amtrak, the AC-130, basically every vehicle in the game. I'm trying to get used to it. So overall, I would have to say that this DLC it's okay. I wouldn't say it's the best DLC that's come out. I truly think that the Strike at Karkin pack was probably the best one out of all three of them so far. By far, I would have to say it's the best DLC that came out for Battlefield 3. Mainly because it was free. I mean, we didn't have to, or most of us, I would say, didn't have to pay an extra $15 to actually get this DLC. But anyhow, I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of this DLC that I found out quickly. So let's get right into it. The first con I would have to say is Alboros Mountain, or however you pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's that snowy mountain map. It's supposed to be, really vibrant and colorful and beautiful and cinematic and whatnot, right? Overall, other than those cinematic areas and how beautiful it looks, I really wouldn't. Or I don't really think that this map is probably the best map. I think it's probably actually the worst map out of the four. Given that the rocks have a huge hitbox, meaning you can't shoot over some rocks sometimes. Basically, there's this invisible wall that kind of is put above some of the rocks. So basically, if someone's prone, you might not be able to shoot them because the invisible wall is kind of protecting them. That's quite stupid, and that kind of got me frustrated here and there. But other than that, I think all the other maps are pretty fun. When I'm not recording, that is, I've been having some problems recording here and there. My frames have been, very, very difficult to use. Like, I would sometimes drop to 40, sometimes even 20 frames per second when I'm recording, and that's very frustrating. But overall, I think I've began to figure out how to fix it. I've talked to a couple friends and we've worked it out in a sense. I mean, I still get some lag, but it's not as bad as it was before. So hopefully this will continue and I could post out more videos for you guys. But other than that, I think the maps are pretty fun when I'm not recording, especially because I get more frames and all like that. I can actually enjoy the game. And I would have to say my favorite map so far is either Bandar Desert, the one right here, or it's the night map, what is it called? Death Valley. That's right. So those are probably my two favorite maps out of the whole expansion. Armored Shield is fun. It's just it kind of reminds me of Caspian Border, and I wasn't too big of a fan of Caspian Border. But overall, I've actually played the three main game types that I truly like to play. I mean, those are Conquest, Rush, and TDM. I'd have to say Rush and TDM kind of got the short end of the stick in this DLC, especially Rush. Rush is just completely, I don't know, I think it's awful. I think it's awful how DICE pretty much kind of catered towards the attackers a little more than they would the defenders. The attackers get an AC-130, they get a jet, they get an Amtrak, they get a LAV, I think, they get a tank destroyer, and then they get tanks. So that's six vehicles. And then I think for the defenders they only get a tank destroyer, and a jet. And I think that's it. So that's 3 vehicles to 6. And the AC-130 can act as a mobile spawn unit. So basically they could pretty much spawn. So they could spawn bomb on the objectives and instantly, arm them. It sounds quite OP in my opinion. A lot of people have been saying that maybe they should just remove the AC-130 out of the rush gameplay to, you know, make it a little more even. But it seems like DICE doesn't really want to do that. They're actually adding a nerf, it seems like, and the nerf is delaying the spawn time of the AC-130 by 30 seconds. I really don't think that's the case, or that's, you know, the right way to fix it. It seems kind of like, you know, just a slap on the hand. But that's pretty much the first impressions of this video, or I mean of this DLC in my opinion. If I had to give it a rating, I'd probably give it a 6 or a 7 out of 10. It wasn't amazing, but it wasn't bad. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and like always, leave a comment down below, tell me what you thought. Give me a like or dislike so I know for sure. If you like what you saw, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and once again, my name is T-Space, and I will catch you guys later.